Okay, so we have the second to last of the Digimon decks from BT12 that I'm going to go over. This is the Imperialdramon deck. I have done one in the past, and, well, this one's going to be the updated one, although a lot of this is almost entirely made up of the new cards from 12, although there are some older ones in this. So it's not really going to be the same deck, as the strategies are a lot different, but there's also some of the old strategies that we can still do as well. Of course, we'll start off with the eggs first. Demi-Vmon is the egg. This one's kind of specific to Imperialdramon, as the inheritable effect is when attacking once per turn, if you have a green Digimon in play, you draw one card. And this can mean stuff like Wormmon, Stingmon, Pahil, Dino B, and Imperial himself. So, yeah, very likely you'll be able to get the draw effect off. Of course, next up, we've got the main Digimon protagonist of 02, Vmon. With this Vmon, it's an on-play, reveal the top 3 cards of the deck, add 1 card with Imperialdramon in its name or free in its traits, and 1 card with Davis in its name among them to your hand. So yeah, you can get the search for Imperialdramon or a free trait and the Davis, so that's pretty good. You can get 2 cards from that effect. And then you place the remaining cards at the bottom in any order, and then it has the inheritable of end of your turn. This Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card from your hand for its cost, which is typically 0. And that is the inheritable effect of Vmon, or this Vmon at least. Wormmon's effects are pretty much identical. It's an on-play. You can search for a Digimon with Imperialdramon in its name or free in its traits. And the tamer this time it searches for is Ken. And of course, place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order, and it has the same inheritable effect as Vmon. So, pretty nice. We've got 8 searchers here, which I think is more than perfectly fine, in my opinion. And to round off the last of the rookies, we've got, finally, I have this guy, 3 copies of the Jamming Vmon. Yeah, that's one of the regular promos. That's the winner's promo for Vmon. And there's the regular Jamming Vmon art. So, yeah, its only effect is jamming, meaning this Digimon can't be deleted against security Digimon, and it has no inheritable effect. So that is it for that. We've got this XVmon. This is the EX1 XVmon. It also has jamming as its own effect, and it has the inheritable effect of giving your Imperialdramons or Digimon with free in their traits jamming as well, which is pretty cool. We've got another XVmon. This one has the your turn effect of when this Digimon would DNA Digivolve into a green Digimon card, you gain 1 memory, and it has the same inheritable effect as this XVmon, where it gives the Digimon above it jamming. We've got Stingmon now. When you would play this Digimon from your hand, if you have a blue Digimon in play, you reduce the play cost by 1, meaning this cost here. And it has the inheritable effect of when attacking, if you have a blue Digimon in play, you draw 1 card. Nice and simple. We've got another Stingmon here. This is the final of the level 4s. This has the opposite effect of this XVmon, meaning if you have a blue Digimon, or when this Digimon would DNA Digivolve into a blue Digimon, you gain 1 memory. You'll be able to get off both effects when you do that, when you, of course, see the level 5s we go into. And then it has the inheritable effect of, well, this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name or free in its traits. It gains piercing, meaning even if you attack into another player's Digimon, you can also perform a security check. Or, well, they perform the security check. Yep. And of course, DNA Digivolving typically would mean, let's say, you have this XVmon out. And sure, we'll go with this Stingmon. You actually combine them like this, and then, for example, which will be the next card up, Imperialdramon. And as you can see, it has a cost of DNA Digivolve for 0 by combining a blue level 4 and a green level 4. And, well, let's get right into that. Let's put these back where they go. So we have Imperialdramon. To DNA Digivolve into him, you need to combine a blue level 4 and a green level 4 on the field. It's kind of similar to Digicross, kind of not. Well, when Digivolving, trash the top 3 Digivolution cards of all of your opponent's Digimon. Wow, that's pretty good. And then it also has, then if you DNA Digivolved, 2 of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So it's actually very similar to the Blue Flare deck, which I like. And then it has the inheritable of, if this Digimon has Imperialdramon and its name or free in its trait, you gain 1 memory. Pretty nice. The other level 5 we've got is Dinobemon. This one is the opposite of Imperialdramon. You use a, well, you actually use the same DNA Digivolve requirements, a blue level 4 and a green level 4, but you swap them. So in this form, the Stingmon actually takes on the dominant traits, as you can see by the face. And it has then its own effect of, when Digivolving, if DNA Digivolving suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and this Digimon gets an extra 3000 DP for the turn, then this Digimon may attack an opponent's Digimon. Pretty nice, and it has the inheritable of, when one of your Digimon with Imperialdramon in its name or free in its traits deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. That is very nice as well. Of course, we're on to the star of the show, Imperialdramon. This is the Dragon mode. It can Digivolve for 3 on top of a Imperialdramon or Dinobemon. When Digivolving, if this Digimon has a blue Digimon card in its, you know, the stuff it evolves from, which it will, you suspend this Digimon. If it has a green Digivolution card, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. End of attack, if this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Imperialdramon in its name in your hand for its cost. When this Digimon would do this by this effect, you reduce the Digivolution cost by 2, essentially making it free. And, well, let's go into Fighter mode. This has the cost to Digivolve into Imperialdramon Dragon mode from 2. Well, technically it's not an evolve, it's a mode switch. And with this Imperialdramon's cost, you can make the mode switch free. When Digivolving, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. Then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand by returning one Imperialdramon Dragon mode from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to its owner's hand. Place all of your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of that owner's deck instead. Pretty cool. All turns, this Digimon gains 1000 DP for each color of its Digivolution cards. While it has 2 or more colors in its Digivolution cards, it gains security attack +1 and blocker. Pretty good. Onto the Tamers, which we actually have a few of. We've got 2 of the Memory Setter Davis. It also has a very good effect of on play. Well, first off, it's got the Memory Setter effect. If you have 2 or less memory, you set it to 3, and then the on-play effect of, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 blue Digimon and 1 green Digimon card from among them to your hand, place the remaining at the bottom in any order, of course. And just like any tamer, it has the security effect of, if it's checked in security, you play it to your field without its cost. We've got the double tamer Davis and Ken. Start of your main phase, if you have a blue Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. If you have a green Digimon in play, you gain a memory as well. That can really start to stack up a lot. Your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with 2 or more colors, you may suspend this tamer to unsuspend that Digimon. Pretty nice. Same security effect as all tamers. Another tamer that I decided to put in the deck is Sora and Joe. Start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, you gain 2 memory. Your turn, when you attack with a blue Digimon, you may suspend this tamer to trash up to 2 Digivolution cards from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. Pretty nice. The final tamer of the deck is another Davis, this one from BT12. Start of your main phase, if you have a Digimon with free trait or a tamer with Ken in its name in play, you gain 1 memory. Your turn, when one of your 2-color blue and green Digimon attacks by suspending this tamer, that Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Imperialdramon in its name from your hand for its cost. Pretty nice. We've got some options. We've got V-Laser. Main, trash the top 3 cards of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if you have a green Digimon in play, you may play 1 level 4 or lower blue Digimon card with free in its traits from your hand without paying the cost. Then security effect, activate the main effect. The final card being Megadeth. Main effect, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. Security, activate the main effect. And that is it for Imperialdramon from BT12. It's a pretty good deck. I've had fun with it so far from what I've been able to play of BT12, which is unfortunately not as much as I would have liked to. Yeah, it's a pretty fun. I always have fun with Imperialdramon, honestly. I didn't even think I would until I picked up the Imperialdramon deck from a while back. And I hope you enjoyed this video.